The rainbow house, once seen as a symbol of rebellion, began to blend into the rhythm of everyday life, not as an eyesore, but as a landmark of courage. Months passed, and the fury that once consumed the HOA faded into whispers. Karen still lived in the neighborhood, but her reign had ended. The board was restructured, the bylaws reviewed, and new members, younger, more open-minded, stepped in. Their first act wasn't to repaint or punish, but to listen. For the first time in years, people attended HOA meetings willingly. There was laughter instead of tension, debate instead of decree. The uniformity that once defined Maplewood Estates had cracked, and through that crack, color had found a permanent place. The Rainbow House changed more than property values. It changed people. The same neighbors who once scowled from their driveways began to greet each other more often. Some even asked Mark about paint brands and finishes, curious, inspired. Slowly, doors turned navy, shutters became sage, and flower beds bloomed in colors previously forbidden by visual harmony clauses. It wasn't an overnight revolution. It was quieter, a steady ripple that spread one bold choice at a time. Local artists began visiting, taking photos for community art projects. Kids posed for graduation pictures on the rainbow steps. The story appeared in magazines, featured as a tale of creative resistance. A place that once stood for control now represented freedom. Even the city noticed. A muralist from downtown approached Mark, asking permission to paint a smaller version of the rainbow facade on a public wall, not for politics, but for hope. The mural went up months later, signed in tiny letters at the corner, inspired by the house that wouldn't fade. Mark never sought fame. His motivation was never to become a hero or icon. He simply wanted to live without being told what his home should look like. Yet somehow, that simple desire echoed far beyond his street. The house became a pilgrimage for those who had their own battles with HOAs, neighbors, or restrictive systems. People stopped by to take pictures. Some even left small notes tucked under the porch mat. Letters of gratitude from strangers who found courage in his defiance. The transformation of Maplewood Estates went deeper than paint. There was something symbolic about how the colors aged. The red softened under the sun,